BlissInkStudios.com. Web design, branding, social network integration, viral loop marketing. BlissInkStudios.com. Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. I am JB Webb. You are participating in WJBW, and this week we have a great interview with a local activist, a local cause that you can actually get involved with. You may be supporting and not even know it already. It is Eat Local First Orlando. Let me read the mission statement for this organization, because we have the CIG, the Chief Idea Guy, with us on the line, Jim Thomas. So let me give a proper introduction by reading the mission statement for Eat Local First Orlando. We believe each of us has the power to make a positive impact on our city. Since restaurants are the second largest private employer, we are organizing a campaign to target our collective spending power on locally owned restaurants. Simply by choosing a locally owned restaurant, we drive 73% more money back into our community versus sending those profits into the hands of multinational corporate investors. So enough said there. Let's introduce Mr. Jim Thomas, the kind of spearhead behind Eat Local First Orlando.
Thanks for having me, JB. It's great to be talking with you.
Hey, Jim, we thank you for taking the time. I know you're a busy guy. Your organization, you started it this year. You've already got thousands of followers, some great press on eatlocalfirstorlando.com. Maybe you could reel back, though, and just give us a little bit of insight into the origin or how all this kind of came together.
Yeah, thanks for that. It was an idea that kind of goes back over about a year or so ago, and I was seeing some buy local campaigns, and it really, what I was seeing with the essence of it was, the community, communities wanting to help each other, and it was trying to get away from the reliance of, governments bailing out the community and all of this, stimulus money, and where's that money really going, and is it really making an impact on our local communities? And so that's kind of where it started, and the idea behind it was, instead of just buy local, what we really all have in common is eating, and often as we can, eating out. So the idea was, how do we really bring this to the forefront? How do we get our people interested in in helping the community and really giving an outlet to people, where if maybe they can't donate to a cause, or they just don't know where to put their energy. And so we thought, well, why don't we really highlight locally owned restaurants? Because a lot of times people don't know, a chain between a local, or if it really matters if they go to a chain restaurant or local restaurant. So we just really wanted to bring that to the forefront. And we put that, idea out to, into social media and Facebook, and it was, we thought it was a great idea, and within a couple of months, thousands of people were just like, wow, I've really been looking for something like this. And of course, the local restaurants, want the exposure as well.
Oh, so no, and this is a great concept. It's a really cool concept. And there's any local restaurant owners listening, we do encourage you to go check out eatlocalfirstorlando.com, be a part of this network. There's weekly specials, a lot of the food prepared fresh, and it's probably healthier as well, huh?
That's right. Our main focus is helping out the local economy, and right now we're just focusing on the Orlando economy, and that's where we've launched this. What we're really excited about is, or what we've seen over this past couple of years, are the daily deal type sites where people have to go out, and buy this, coupon to a local restaurant, and we thought, well, that really. So then the restaurant itself has to discount their profits, and then the other half of that profit gets sent out to this corporation, in Illinois or around the country. And we thought, well, that really defeats the purpose. So why don't we do this more as a social cause, where people don't have, people can still find value and learn about new restaurants, but they don't have to go on and buy these, these coupons or vouchers. they can just say, hey, I can go to my local restaurant, say I'm with Eat Local First, and they get the deal right away. So
that's great.
Yeah, so far it's just been, the restaurants like it, everybody who's enjoying the discounts like it, and it highlights, restaurants that maybe they haven't tried before. Every side of it's just been real positive so far.
No, that's definitely very cool, and it's almost like that little speakeasy kind of password. I'm with Eat Local First Orlando, so you get the special deal. Now, you guys have just started this year. It's 2012 still. Is it too early to say proof of concept that this is working, or any feedback or insight into some of the metrics of how things are progressing so far?
Our initial feedback from the restaurants is really positive. They just love to be able to get the message out to the community and not have to pay, an arm and a leg to do that, or lose all of their profits by doing one of the, daily deal site type of campaigns. What's really exciting, what we're seeing now is when people go out to these restaurants, what we're encouraging them to do is to put their feedback online. And we have a place on our website where they can fill out feedback for these restaurants. And what we're seeing is a lot of the online restaurant, the online review sites, people go on there and they might not, maybe they didn't have the best experience at a local restaurant, and they go on there and they talk about that experience, and other people that might not have been to that restaurant obviously read it, and then it could really damage a local restaurant. So we want that type of feedback, and so that's why we created a private online feedback form to where people can go out and check out these restaurants, and then that feedback goes straight to the restaurant owner so they can make appropriate changes or address a particular issue without hurting the online reputation of those restaurants.
No, that's definitely very cool with a little feedback component, kind of like that social online. You go eat at a restaurant, you post it online. So in this case, all that feedback goes directly to the restaurant owners, which is smart, and that's great. I'm interested to find out, too, what's the best way for somebody who may have a restaurant, wants to get a part of this? Go online onto the website, eatlocalfirstorlando.com, obviously, right?
That's what we're available. However, whatever medium people use, they can find us on Facebook, through the website. There's a contact form, or with our 800 number. We're available. Any restaurant. What we're open to is any restaurant that is locally owned in the greater Orlando area. So we just focus on, as long as it has local ownership, that's the first key to getting involved with us. And then after that, we encourage restaurants, hopefully they're buying more local food, hiring more local vendors. That's the whole idea, is if we start with the restaurant and then encourage the restaurant to do more local spending themselves, then we really have that cumulative effect.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. It kind of works like a conduit, or how it's very well structured and able to spread here across Orlando. So we're totally endorsing eatlocalfirstorlando.com. Jim Thomas is who we've been speaking with. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much, Jim.
We really appreciate it, JB. And the more people we have on board, more friends and family get on board. I really feel like we're going to have a positive effect on Orlando, and who knows, maybe cities beyond.
Well, it really would be great to one day see Eat Local First America.
That'd be fantastic.
Well, Jim, thank you, and thanks again for your time and everything you've shared with us. It really does sound like you have a solid foundation built on a really viable organization, activist interview here today on WJBW. It's a great cause. eatlocalfirstorlando.com. Go check it out. Find out how you can help your local establishments continue to grow and thrive in the city beautiful in Orlando. We've been speaking with Jim Thomas at eatlocalfirstorlando.com. You're participating in WJBW. Hang tight. We've got a little bit more, and keep it all together. Talk to you next time.
Are you
watching. What the hell is that?
Like